We got confirmation on a few things today. Our new killer, map, and victim are dropping in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And today I want to focus on the new victim because his ability literally has a chance to break the entire game or at least hurt some feelings as far as the family goes. So that's what we're going to talk about today. Love to hear your opinion on this after the video. Let me know what you think. And if you like what I do, consider subscribing. Let's go ahead and get into it. Now, I dropped a video a couple weeks talking about the new killer, Black Nancy, and talking about the new map. So if you want to check that stuff out and some more details on that, I'll make sure to link it or leave a card up here so you guys can check that out. So Gunn dropped a short 17-second video today that shows our new victim walking up to Black Nancy's house and she answers the door. That's all there is to it. But I did some research today, and some of the more well-known leakers out there, I was able to get some information from these guys about what, Danny's ability actually is. Now, I know people are going to ask about timing on this. There is no confirmation as far as Gunn and no confirmed leaks that I was able to come up with, but my best guess is 3 weeks. I say that because from the time they announced the new Nicotero Leatherface and the DLC pricing, it was about 3 weeks, maybe a little over 3 weeks from the time they announced it to the time they dropped it. I do not see this going into December. I think it will be well within the month of November. You got to think this stuff has been leaked since, just a couple of days after the game dropped. So, people have known about it for some time. So what about Danny, though? Well, he is the companion of Maria, who is basically what this entire game and the lore behind the game is based around. And his ability allows him to focus on certain things. So anything from TVs, lamps, valve pipes, and even exits, he can focus on this. Now, as he focuses on these things, his ability becomes better and better. Now, while you're focusing on objects, you and the item that you are focusing on are highlighted for all of the victims. The kicker to this thing is as you build knowledge by studying objects in the environment, eventually you can tamper with the exits in the game, which allows you to permanently open those exits in the game, meaning the family cannot turn these things back off. So from generators, valves, fuse box, battery, all of it. Now, you may be thinking what I was thinking when I first seen this, like this is going to be super overpowered, but I think there is going to be an obvious built-in counter to this, and one of the biggest ones that we know about is the fact that he has to be close enough to an object to actually study it. Now, there is a perk that will allow him to increase the range, but it's still not something like he can just do all this from the basement and all the exits are unlocked. Now, you will have perks that will allow him to reduce the time it takes to study objects, increase the amount of knowledge that he gets from studying objects, but still, he's got to be close enough to these things for it to work. I think another thing that is a good counter in the game, and I'm not sure if this is confirmed or not, but also he's probably going to be staying still while doing this, which is going to leave him susceptible to attacks from the family. Now, of course, you should be able to just let go of whatever button combination it is to study an object. You should just be able to let go of that, but there might be a 1 or 2 second delay from the time he stops studying to the time he can actually, get up and run away. So, you might have to use some stealth along with this as well. I can maybe see this being somewhat of an issue because you can't turn it off, but I think there will be enough built-in counters to it that it's not going to make it overpowered. I could be totally wrong. But one thing about it as well is our new killer, who's Black Nancy, has the ability to see through the eyes of one of the victims. Now, this will be especially useful if you're looking through Danny's eyes and you see him trying to study an object, and then you can call, him out to other members of the family. So again, it comes down a lot of the time to good communication between the family members, so that way, you're not taken advantage of. Either way, it's going to add an interesting dynamic to the game, and I'm excited to see how all of this plays out. And of course, I want to hear from y'all. What do you think about Danny and his new ability? And I know that, a lot of us just want new content. We just, that's my biggest thing. I'm excited about the new killer. I'm excited about the new victim, but I am really excited about the new map. I am so ready to get out of this 3 map rotation. And like I said, if it takes a little bit longer, that's fine. And that's another thing that was confirmed today is that they're going to be dropping all of this stuff at the same time. So it's not just like we're getting one character here, one character there. We're getting it all. So I'm really excited to play this stuff, man, and play this new map. Again, my best guess, middle of November, maybe 3 weeks from today, is about when we should see this new map drop and the new killer and victim. Let me know what you think about this stuff down below. And again, watch that video that I made on Black Nancy covering all the details about her and the new map itself. Big thanks. See you in the next one. And as always, hold down.